At that time, she had not met Lu Jinian for nearly a year, and their last meeting had been at Kshaw Jiamu's birthday dinner. But he didn't get to see her then. She had hidden in a corner, looking at him secretly from afar from the moment she saw him entering. At that time, she had thoroughly given up on the notion that they could be together. At that time, she felt as though they had become complete strangers who didn't care for each other. But heavens would always throw surprises at the least likely moments. Even if both Lu Jinian and Qiao Anhao had indeed become strangers, their life were once again entwined. And that was because of Kshaw Jiamu. Kshaw Jiamu was the sole successor for Kshaw Enterprise, the Prince Charming in a typical romance novel. But such a prince had actually fell in the hands of fate. Late one night 7 months ago, he had gotten into a car accident. That night, Kshaw Jiamu drove a Bugatti Veyron, headed straight for a 2-story high bridge. The front of the car was crashed beyond recognition, and when Kshaw Jiamu was rescued from the car, he had already stopped breathing. That tragic accident took the life of the sole successor Kshaw Jiamu just like that. Due to his position and the monstrosity of the accident, it became a headliner instantly, causing a stir globally. To an enterprise, the successor was of extreme importance. The accident had caused Kshaw Enterprise shares to drop drastically, almost to the point of bankruptcy several times. In order to salvage the situation, Kshaw Enterprise told the public that Kshaw Jiamu wasn't dead. Kshaw Jiamu was not dead, but there was little difference since he had fallen into a vegetative state. The doctors said there was a chance that he would wake up, but they couldn't confirm when. To the public, as long as they couldn't see the actual person, everything the Enterprise said was an excuse. In the end, Kshaw family thought of a temporary solution, which was to get someone to disguise as Kshaw Jiamu so that they could tide over this adversity. And that responsibility fell onto Lu Jinian, who had had no connections with the Kshaw family for the past few years. The reason was simple: Lu Jinian and Kshaw Jiamu shared the same father, hence similar genes, and they looked relatively similar even though they weren't exactly twins. To cover up all the flaws, the Enterprise told the public that Kshaw Jiamu was disfigured from the accident. Lu Jinian then came out into the public with scars drowning his face. Just like that, the public was won over, and the Kshaw Enterprise managed to gradually pick up